You want me to talk just like this? Okay. This seems a little weird. Okay. We'll work with it. I still hear some feedback, but everybody can hear me. Just like give me a round of applause or something. Oh, there we go. So what I'm going to talk to you today about is the 4 keys to lasting motivation. How many people write goals or have goals and we start off, oh, so empowered. We know we're going to tackle this and this is going to be a big change in our lives. And whether it's a personal goal, a business goal, it doesn't really matter what it is. We start off with the gumption and we're diving right in. And then crap happens. And the next thing you know, you're losing motivation. And maybe you are looking for somebody else to kind of pick you up. Well, wouldn't it be nice to be able to say to yourself, wow, I don't need somebody else to motivate me. Instead, I'm going to re-motivate myself. So what I've learned over the years are these 4 keys. And I'm using my office keys as my example. This is like my model, if you will. These are the keys to my office, and it allows me to do what I love to do every single day with business coaching. So the symbolism are the keys. So we've got 4 keys. And I probably started really implementing these keys at a time in my life about 15 years ago when I was a much bigger person. And when I say that, I don't mean in attitude, because I have a lot of attitude sometimes. I actually mean that in the sense that at one point in my life, I was a very large person. I weighed over 382 pounds. That was my highest recorded weight. And I knew I had to make a change in my life. I knew I needed to go on a diet. I knew I needed to do something. But I didn't know, what exactly to do. And what was worse than that is that I actually didn't really want to make a change because there was no motivating factor for me. So the very first key, and I'm talking into the mic. The very first key is this cute little round one. This first key gets me into the building of where my office is located. This very first key is my purpose and my vision. Okay? Anybody who knows me knows I ask this very specific question. Why? What are you doing? Why are you doing it? I know with this particular key, it's going to let me get into my office to allow me to do the things that I love to do. When we're talking about when I wanted to lose weight, I had to really understand why did I want to lose weight? What was my purpose? What was the whole point of doing that? And I remember that the point was I wanted to be around for my kids. My kids were very young at the time. And while they had excellent groups of people around them, they actually needed a mom who was part of their life. And what's funny is that up until that time, I had lived my whole life based on what my family history was. Everyone in my family is overweight. Everyone on my paternal side dies very young. I'm going to hold on to the mic. Maybe got some static electricity going. But people on my father's side, my paternal father's side, has died very young. So I was actually living my life with an intent that I am not actually going to live past the age of 50, because that was my legacy that I chose to hold on to. So true to form, I was living exactly to whatever that purpose was. But in order for me to actually lose weight, I had to know why I wanted to lose weight. And once I realized I wanted to be there for my children, I wanted to be there to live my life, not just be a body on the planet. I knew I was called for something much greater than just staying at home, feeling miserable, sore, and planning or waiting for death.